twisted. So it's designed to prevent them from using it to hang themselves, because suicide within the jails is a huge thing for us.
The LA County Jail doesn't have a choice to not take suicide seriously. Between 2012 and 2014, 15 inmates took their own lives, a surprising number for any jail. The Justice Department called the mental health conditions deplorable and unconstitutional. The jail has since conceded to federal oversight and reforms, such as checking on high-risk inmates every 15 minutes and increasing the number of deputies assigned to the mental health team called JMET.
Volunteer, mental health walk, and if you sign up for mental health.
In addition to being the biggest jail, this is also the biggest mental health institution in the country. So every day, clinicians and deputies will go around to the different facilities and try and assess inmates' mental health situation so they can provide them what they need.
So you're trying to get on site, miss? Okay.
Some inmates don't reveal their diagnosis during intake, or they develop symptoms behind bars. So it's a constant struggle just to identify those who need treatment.
When you first came in, did they ask you if you have history of mental health?
I messed up and should have took that advantage.
So you said no to all those questions.
I'm gonna say the truth now because you know it's hard. I actually need the medication. What's happening is I do hear the voices and they give me migraines because I can't balance pressure in my head. I just lost my parents. Both of them became comments because of it.
15 years ago, there were just 3 JMET trained deputies for nearly 20,000 inmates. Today, there are 25, and the suicide rate has dropped significantly. But for JMET supervisor, Lieutenant Petruccelli, it's still not enough.
What are we talking about in terms of the size of the mentally ill population inside this jail?
The reality is, our jail population in Los Angeles County is just a little greater than 18,000. Of that population, 4,500 or so are diagnosed with mental illness and are being actively treated by our staff. Now, if you could name a town, a city, somewhere in the United States where nearly a quarter of their population was suffering from mental illness, I mean, that would obviously generate some interest.
Let me ask you this, how do you spend your time here?
I would have to keep them just pace back and forth.
In the last 5 years, the jail's mentally ill population has nearly doubled and continues to rise. Many of California's state-run facilities have shuttered, leaving the jail to become a hospital of last resort for an exploding mental health population.
Do you have any family members? Nobody? Okay, I'm gonna have a psychiatrist come see you.
Should all these people with mental illness be inside of a jail?
Oh, absolutely not. It isn't the right place. They should be in a facility that's designed to help them. We don't have that facility in California right now.
As more people with mental illness end up at the jail, it begs the question, how are deputies handling the most extreme cases?
The majority of these guys are mentally ill, and they're here because they will hurt other people.
Okay, so what's our latest data say?
Our customer's a 21-year-old female heavily into basketball. Wait, data just changed. Now she's into disc sports.
No, she's not.
Since when?
Since now. She's into Tai Chi. She found this sport's too stressful.
Hold on, let me ask you this. What's she gonna like 6 months from now? What do we have on Aerial Karate?
Steve. And Alexis.
No, just Steve.
Just Steve.
Live business powered by SAP. When you run live, you run simple.
Over 150 top magazines. One app. One low price. With Texture, follow your favorite celebrities with articles, photos, and behind-the-scenes footage. Stay up to date with this week's top stories from around the world. Read something great, even when you're traveling. Texture. For what matters most to you. Start your free trial now.
Yeah, espresso. I'm waiting.
Yes.
Espresso.
This.
What else?
Yes.
On Twitter and Facebook Messenger.
Consumer's choice auto group of the year.
And when you hear or see Black Friday, think Popeyes and save really big during Popeyes Black Friday sales event. Get Texas-size savings on 43 certified pre-owned vehicles. You can save thousands. So when you hear or see Black Friday, think Popeyes in the 9 area Popeyes dealerships in Plano, Corinth, Louisville, and McKinney.
¿Por qué?
Mucho problema. El mismo papá me dijo que
Centers to hospitals to doctors' offices. We have one here you need.
350